starting fresh with village breakfast, a delicious morning in the countryside. The sun rose slowly over the horizon, painting the sky in soft shades of orange and pink. The gentle chirping of birds echoed through the village as life stirred awake. Nestled amidst rolling hills and fields of golden wheat, the village of Shantipur was a place where time seemed to move at its own leisurely pace. It was a small, close-knit community where every face was familiar, and every day was an opportunity to savor the simple joys of life. The scent of freshly baked bread wafted through the air from the village bakery, where old Mr. Kapoor started his day long before the first rooster crowed. His shop was a treasure trove of delights, golden loaves, flaky pastries, and cookies that melted in your mouth. Villagers would gather at his shop every morning, exchanging cheerful greetings as they bought their daily bread. Children, their faces alight with excitement, would line up for a warm, sugar-dusted bun, their laughter blending with the clinking of the bakery's old bell. Just down the cobblestone path, the village square came to life as vendors set up their stalls. Brightly colored fruits and vegetables gleamed in the morning light, neatly arranged in woven baskets. There was Meena, the flower seller, her stand bursting with marigolds, jasmine, and roses. Her flowers were the pride of the village, adorning homes, temples, and celebrations alike. She greeted everyone with a smile and a small bloom, a gesture that brightened even the cloudiest of days. Life in Shantipur revolved around nature's rhythms. The farmers headed to their fields as the sun climbed higher, their tools slung over their shoulders. Among them was Arjun, a young man known for his boundless energy and optimism. Arjun's farm was a patchwork of lush green crops that seemed to dance with the wind. He loved his work, often whistling tunes while tending to his fields. He would pause occasionally to admire the vast expanse of land, his heart swelling with pride and gratitude. As the morning progressed, the village school's bell rang out, summoning children to class. The school, a modest building shaded by a sprawling banyan tree, was a hub of curiosity and learning. Inside, the teacher, Miss Kavya, engaged her students with stories and songs. Her lessons were filled with life, teaching not just arithmetic and language but also the values of kindness and respect. The children adored her, often staying back after class to hear her tales of far-off lands and brave heroes. By midday, the village was bustling. The aroma of spices filled the air as homes prepared their meals. In one corner of the village, Asha, an elderly woman, sat on her veranda grinding spices with practiced hands. Her recipes were legendary, passed down through generations. Today, she was making her famous lentil curry, the aroma of roasted cumin and garlic drawing neighbors who stopped by for a quick chat and a taste of her cooking. Afternoons in Shantipur were languid and peaceful. The elders gathered under the shade of the banyan tree, playing chess or recounting stories from their youth. Their laughter echoed across the square, a comforting sound that seemed to bind the village together. Children played nearby, their shouts of glee punctuating the calm. Some climbed trees to pluck ripe mangoes, while others raced wooden carts they had built with their own hands. One of the village's most enchanting spots was the river that flowed just beyond the fields. Its crystal clear waters shimmered under the sun, and its banks were a haven for picnickers and dreamers alike. In the afternoons, groups of women could be seen washing clothes by the river, their chatter and laughter adding music to the gentle flow of the stream. Young lovers strolled along its banks, carving their initials into the bark of ancient trees. As evening approached, the village prepared for its most cherished ritual, the lighting of lamps. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the sky in hues of crimson and gold, every household lit an oil lamp and placed it outside their door. The village transformed into a shimmering sea of light, the flickering flames a symbol of hope and unity. It was a sight to behold, a moment that reminded everyone of their shared bond and the beauty of their simple lives. On special evenings, the village gathered in the square for festivities. Tonight was one such occasion, as the villagers celebrated the annual harvest festival. The square was adorned with strings of lights and colorful banners. A bonfire crackled in the center, its warm glow drawing people from all directions. There was music and dancing, the rhythmic beat of drums and the sweet melody of flutes filling the air. Men, women, and children joined hands, their laughter and joy echoing into the night. The festival was also a time to share stories. Under the starlit sky, the villagers gathered around the fire as the elder storyteller, Dadi, began her tale. Her voice, rich and melodic, wove a tapestry of magic and adventure. She spoke of brave warriors, clever animals, and the blessings of the gods. Her stories captivated everyone, from the youngest child to the eldest grandparent, sparking imaginations and reinforcing the values that bound the community. As the night wore on, the village gradually fell silent. The bonfire's embers glowed faintly as families returned to their homes, their hearts full. The stars twinkled brightly above, a silent witness to the day's events. Inside the houses, the soft hum of lullabies and whispered good nights filled the air. Sleep came easily in Shantipur, a place where dreams were as vivid and comforting as the lives its people lived. The beauty of life in Shantipur lay in its simplicity. It was a life deeply rooted in nature, tradition, and community. Every day was a celebration of small joys, a shared meal, a blooming flower, a child's laughter. The villagers found happiness, not in material wealth but in the richness of their relationships and the bounty of their land. It was a life that inspired gratitude and contentment, a reminder of the profound beauty in the ordinary. For those who visited Shantipur, the village felt like a step back in time, a place untouched by the rush and chaos of modern life. It was a haven of peace, where one could reconnect with the rhythms of the earth and the warmth of human connection. And for the villagers who called it home, Shantipur was more than just a place. It was a way of life, a treasure they cherished and nurtured with all their hearts. Even as the world beyond changed, Shantipur remained steadfast. Its people living in harmony with nature and with one another. It was a testament to the enduring charm of village life, a story that would continue to unfold with each passing day, as timeless and beautiful as the sun rising over its golden fields. The rooster's crow breaks the stillness of dawn. Faint streaks of gold and pink stretch across the sky as sunlight spills over rolling green fields. In a quaint village nestled between two gentle hills, life awakens with an unhurried charm. This is the countryside, a world far removed from the hum of the city, and it's here where we, the creators behind Country Life Vlog, call home. Our mornings begin with the soft rustle of leaves and the distant bleating of sheep. The village breathes a quiet serenity that nurtures both our spirits and creativity. Sharing this way of life has always felt like a calling, and through our videos, we invite you to step into our world, where every day is a tapestry woven with the colors of nature, the aromas of traditional cooking, and the rhythm of rural life. Today is a perfect day to film. The air is crisp with a hint of the season's change, and the countryside is alive with color. We start by capturing the morning's gentle beauty, a mist rolling over the meadow, the sun filtering through the dense canopy of an ancient oak tree, and a family of ducks gliding gracefully across the pond. These moments remind us of nature's quiet miracles, the kind we often overlook. In the bustle of modern life, breakfast preparation is next, and it's a scene that always resonates with our audience. There's something universally comforting about the ritual of food. Today, it's a classic village recipe handed down through generations: fresh baked flatbreads and a hearty spread of farm-fresh cheese, honey, and hand-churned butter. The flatbreads are cooked on an outdoor clay tandoor, their aroma wafting into the air, mingling with the scent of freshly brewed tea. We make sure to record every step, the way the dough is kneaded, how it's slapped against the sides of the oven, and the delight of pulling out a perfectly golden piece. Our viewers love these moments because they're authentic. They remind us of simpler times, of family kitchens, and shared meals. The art of making food by hand is a connection to our roots, and sharing it with you feels like passing on a cherished memory. After breakfast, we head to the fields, camera in hand. Farming is at the heart of our community, and today's task is harvesting late summer vegetables. Rows of sunflowers sway gently in the breeze as we walk past. Beyond them, we reach our garden, brimming with vibrant tomatoes, crisp cucumbers, and glossy eggplants. Each vegetable is plucked carefully, its ripeness a testament to months of patience and care. These scenes of harvesting are not just work, they're moments of joy, reminders of the earth's generosity. This is what the countryside teaches you, we say to the camera. It's a give and take relationship with nature. You nurture it, and it nurtures you back. The day progresses, and we turn our focus to crafting a special dish from our freshly harvested produce. Today, we're making a vegetable stew, slow cooked over an open fire. The recipe is simple yet rich in flavor, a tribute to the abundance of the land. We chop vegetables, sharing anecdotes and tips, while the fire crackles softly in the background. The pot simmers, releasing a savory aroma that fills the air, drawing curious chickens closer. These moments are both meditative and communal, and we're grateful to share them with you. But life in the countryside isn't all about work. As the stew cooks, we take a break to explore. There's a path that winds through the woods, leading to a hidden stream. Along the way, we find wild blackberries, their dark, sweet fruit a spontaneous treat. Birds flit between branches, and the sound of the stream grows louder. It's cool water sparkling in the sunlight. These walks are a reminder of the magic in small, unexpected discoveries. Afternoons often carry their own charm. We decide to check in on our beehives. The hum of the bees is almost melodic, a soft background to the bustling activity within the hives. Beekeeping is a practice of patience and respect, and we've learned so much from these tiny creatures. Today, we carefully collect honeycomb, the golden nectar dripping as we slice into it. We record the process, marveling at how nature provides something so sweet and pure. With the honey harvested, we're inspired to make a traditional dessert, a honey-soaked cake that's been a favorite in our family for generations. The kitchen fills with the rich aroma of spices, nuts, and honey as we mix the ingredients. As the cake bakes, we talk to the camera about the cultural significance of such recipes and how they connect us to our heritage. Later in the day, we tend to the animals. The sheep and goats graze contentedly in the fields, while the chickens peck at the ground near the barn. Caring for these animals is more than just a chore. It's a relationship. built on trust and routine. The cows, in particular, seem to enjoy the attention as we brush their coats and talk to them softly. We often include these moments in our videos, as they highlight the deep connection between humans and animals in rural life. As the sun begins its descent, we prepare for another favorite activity, crafting. Today, we're weaving baskets from willow branches, a skill that's been passed down through the community. It's a calming activity, one that requires focus and a gentle touch. The finished baskets are not just functional, they're a piece of art. Each one unique in its design. We film the process, explaining the techniques and sharing stories about how these crafts were an integral part of village life in the past. Evening comes, and the village takes on a golden glow. We gather with neighbors for a small feast, a tradition we cherish. Everyone brings a dish, and the table is a colorful array of flavors and textures. There's laughter, storytelling, and the shared warmth of community. These gatherings are a reminder that rural life isn't just about solitude, it's about connection and celebrating together. The night concludes with one of our most cherished rituals. We head to a small hilltop with lanterns in hand. The view from up here is breathtaking, with the village lights twinkling below and the vast expanse of stars above. We release the lanterns into the night sky, watching as they float away, tiny specks of light in the darkness. It's a moment of gratitude and hope, and we make sure to capture it on camera to share with you. As we sit under the stars, we reflect on the day. Each moment, from the morning's first light to the lantern's ascent, feels like a gift. Through our vlog, we hope to share not just the beauty of the countryside, but also the lessons it teaches about patience, connection, and finding joy in the everyday. The countryside isn't just a place, it's a way of being. It's the joy of planting seeds and watching them grow, the satisfaction of a meal made with your own hands, the comfort of a quiet evening under the stars. Through Country Life Vlog, we hope to share that with you, to remind you that beauty is everywhere, if only you take the time to see it. So come and join us. Let us take you on a journey through the heart of the countryside, where life's simple pleasures await. Together, we'll celebrate the colors of nature, the art of cooking, and the peace that comes from embracing the rhythm of village life. Welcome to our world. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.